So there we are, people, outside at Runcorn, and hopefully you can actually see we've got a few people out there. There's different people on both sides of the road, and there's people on the other side there. And what I'm going to do now is try and walk down and get this up there so everyone can actually see it. So I'll be walking around. See, this is Runcorn. There's a pub on the corner, and up the top there you've got another boozer, and then you've got lots of support coming in from us. So again, it's literally just turned 1 o'clock. There's other people turning up. And what I'm going to do is cross over the road, and then you will see our signs. You will see all the boards coming out there, and boards on the other side of the road as well. And in a couple of seconds I'll be giving a speech, touch wood. Hopefully you can all hear me. There's one of our wonderful supporters. What I'm going to do is show you that. And you are supporting the English Constitution Party. Thank you!
You're more than welcome, Graham.
There you go. And there, as we walk up, you will see the group on the side there. Bearing in mind this was a short notice, it's not a particular thing that we all do. But we stand for disabled people, we stand for retirees, we stand for all the people that have been stitched up by the state, the British state. And we believe that the union, the political union, literally has stitched up everyone who worked for us and these people. So what we're going to do is walk along here. Hopefully everyone can see it. Again, there's our banners and the balls. So we get some balls here. There's Paul. Hello. Hello. You can hide your faces if you want. Only because we know what these people do to us. And there's Paul playing peekaboo. And then as we go out, and there's a what-no as well. Right, so we are actually here. And there's lots of support for the English Constitution Party. So there's Ian. Again, he's a local, lives just round the corner from here. Lots of people come up and are actually supporting us. So what we're going to do is walk up. Bard! So there you go. We get everything there. There's Joe, who stood in St Helens. Give us a wave. So these are all the local people. Look. Yeah, they loving it. Look.
Come on then.
And there we've got, look, a yellow board out. Vote English Constitution Party.
All day long.
Who Jan I believe did that. So again, you can see all the balls. Say hello.
Good to see you, Graham. Big love.
There you go.
Crown Jewels Music Group, YouTube, check us out.
That's it.
We call Crown Jewels because, you know, we are the sovereign, not the crown.
That's
this
it.
Crown,
we want out of that. So again, you've got the English flag coming up there. What's that one there? Oh, on the back of that one, we've got. Oh, there's a yellow board. What did we do with the yellow boards? We told the establishment of Foxtrot Oscar, and there it is. Rebels on roundabouts return, and there you go. Vote English again. We've got the English flags out, and everyone's out there. The traffic is seeing what we're doing. Thank you. Well done. And there is Martin. There you go. Another one of them balls.
Kay's
Right, we'll grab one of them banners in a couple of minutes. Yeah. Thank you. We're just doing a video. No, that's all right. No, that's part of what we're doing. So we're going to get this down here. All right, so we still need some people to do this. We're going to go across the road in a couple of seconds. But what you're actually seeing is people saying that they love England. And you're seeing the support. So hopefully you can see how many people support us. They know it's a political party. Right in the middle there, you've got our major banner. And what we say is we speak English, not British. And we are English. So what I'm going to do now is zoom into there. And hopefully I'll be talking to everyone from the other side. So you see me crossing over. You've got banners on both sides of the road. To my right, to my left. On this bend as they come round, people are bibbing and telling us they like what we're doing. So, just to let you know, all these wonderful people here have come to support the English Constitution Party and our constitutionalists. They're members of both the English Constitution Party and the English Constitution Society, which educates people on the English Constitution. Yes, we have got one. But there's major issues at the moment. There is no benefit to England being in a political union with Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, and technically even Cornwall. What we stand for is self-determination, but the major thing that we stand for as a political party, self-determination and looking after our own. That means our pensioners, our disabled, and anyone that has got a disability that the British Uni Party are helping to destroy. So again, all these people have come out. We'll be back on the 26th. We've had quasi-threats from the police, which is ridiculous considering that we stand for disabled people, pensioners in particular, who are now struggling to survive, eat or eat. Right? They've got no money coming in apart from a tiny state pension. So what we're doing is talking to all of these people. So again, we've got Joe. So there's our major banner out there. Everyone likes our stickers all over the country. Again, we've got Joseph. Give him a wave, son. And we've got...
Chuck Money.
Yeah. No, I've got that. What? Chuck Money. This is Chuck Money. He's going to hide behind there now because he don't want anyone to know who he is. This is Chuck Money and his name's Paul. Hello, son. Right. This is Merlin. This is Paul. I'm just trying to confuse the camera. So again, all the way up here, we've got all these different people, all being helpful. You've got Les, you've got Paul, you've got Jan, and you've got Ian. Right, fantastic. Look at these signs. Everyone's coming out. They're showing the signs. We've got the lovely lady down there, down the end there. And what I'm going to do is start walking about and showing people and having another quick walk about with a camera. But the major thing is, we are out there. We're giving out leaflets. We're getting lots of support from people. And what I'm going to do now, hopefully, is zoom back out again. Because we had no one on the actual camera settings on there, hopefully. Everyone will see that coming up. And what I'm going to do is the same thing again, which is walk round to the other side, break this down a touch, right, and then I'm going to walk round and show people. So there, you've got people there, standing there, you've got people on the other side there. Everyone who's turned up here, vote Graham Moore, is a big... yellow bulge. So the yellow bulge was really important during the lockdown, and we supported the yellow bulge and rebels on roundabouts. We also literally protested against the police in London and all over the country. People who know me know that I was giving speeches in standing in the parks, etc. COVID, the lockdowns, everything they did to us was all to control. And the Uni Party is basically communist in design. And then what we're going to do now is just show people that there are people standing up to it. Don't be frightened of telling people you are English, right? Because there are a number of nationalities within the political union of the British, right? So what I'm going to do now is walk along here and show you again as we walk up. Touch wood, you're going to see this. Hopefully it's still in record. And there you go. Got another one coming up. So vote English, vote for Scotland. And then as you walk up, all the yellow boards are out. The vote English, vote for England, and all this information is out there. People literally standing there with our flags and different things. Well done to everyone for turning up today. You've got Les. Say hello, Les. Say hello, Les.
Hello, Les.
Only you could say that.
All right, mate.
All right, mate. Yeah. You're a southerner, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell him how you're a southerner, but you've got a northern accent.
Because my dad was in the Navy, he's from Aldershot, and we were born at Gosport Naval Base. And my brother was born at Portsmouth Naval Base.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. So your dad had a girl in every port, didn't he?
No, I think he did. I think he did.
So there you go. You got. How you doing?
Yeah, doing great.
All right. Let's Paul.
Hello there.
Thank you. And we're going to go walking round all the people. Vote for the English Constitution Party sitting there, yeah. And then you've got Dave, right? Dave is from Birmingham. He's drove all the way here to be with us. Where's the dog?
I've left the jet engine work. He's had the day off.
Ah, right, he got the day off. And then you've got everyone else. So again, you've got Joe, you've got Paul, you've got Merlin. So a lot of these people from our show online as well. So there you have Val. Val is the person who takes the maximum amount of abuse, not from the state, but from me, right? Yes. In ignoring her and swearing when we have to do the accounts. Isn't that right?
It's right.
Right. Lucky she's religious because she forgives me. And then you have Gemma, the wonderful Gemma. Come on, Gemma, give us some of them Welsh tones.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
And there you go, Lee. She's Welsh. Huh?
Everyone okay?
Everything is fine.
Good.
And can we see your wonderful banner?
Vote.
Thank you very much. And again, vote English. Vote for England.
You know it makes sense.
There it is. And there it is properly there. And there you've got the others. Oh, there's my main man. We've got to get this man on a camera in about 2 seconds. Say hello.
Hello, how are you? You're right.
I'm all right, thank you. So you left the dog at home?
Yeah, the dog's back in from.
And this is your uncle, yeah?
Yeah.
That's the one I fell for. You remember when I said to you, so don't forget this is recording, and there was a conversation at Runnymede. But again, these people turn up everywhere and anywhere, right, to support what we do and how we do it, right? Because we are standing up for England, the English, and we're the only English Constitution Party to do that. No one else does it. The rest are uni parties. So I'm going to go up here again. We're going to say hello to Martin. There you go. And we've been out with the leaflets.
In our area.
Huh?
Vote for a real party in our area.
Yeah, that's it. You want a real party? There's another one there.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Great.
Good. Well done. And then again, you're hearing all these people giving us a bid to support us. And there's some more there. And there is Jill. Say hello, Jill.
Hello.
Say hello. Jan, isn't it?
Everyone.
Sandra.
Sandy.
Sandy. That's it. I knew it from somewhere. I'll go through everyone's names until in the end I'll get it right. I'll do that with my kids as well. And then going back up. So we're going back up to this little road here. Hopefully everyone can still hear me. You're going to get a lot of road noise. There's not a lot I can do about that, I'm afraid. We are on one of the biggest roads up here, campaigning. And then as you look down, you'll see us on the left there. The Constitution is the solution. 2 people manning the left-hand side of the road. And then you've got our English flags, etc. And don't forget, obviously, this is literally outside the old police station. So what I'm going to do now, cross the road again. I'm going to put it on 4K and see if I can get some more people up on here. But again, remember what we stand for. We literally stand for the English. And I will say this before someone says anything online about us, etc. The English Constitution states, or did state until the British stopped it, the Act of Settlement said that you had to be born of English parents if you was to be in any position of power, or if you was going to be a member of Parliament, a judge, a lord in the House of Lords, etc. You had to be born of English parents. That means plural, both, right? So you couldn't have foreigners in our Parliament. what that allowed for, it's no different to America, where you can't be the President of the United States of America unless you're born as an American and born in America. But ours, for specific reasons, and there was reasons for it, was to make sure that certain people and different people didn't cause any problems with the England and our rights, because there was lots of people trying to do certain things which they weren't allowed to do. I'm going to zoom into this slightly and show you all of this that we've got up there. So we've got people up there, we've got a good response from the public. So getting back to that, so if you are black or brown, that doesn't mean you're not English. It means you're not an indigenous English person, right? That generally means if you're not white, you're not indigenous, right? But the key point to this is you could still come here, settle here, take an oath and an oath of allegiance to England and the Constitution, just like America, and you couldn't stand in Parliament or have a position of authority that ruled over us. But if you had children here, and you had children with an English person, and then those children had children and both parents was English, further down the line you were accepted as English and can have, you can be part of the running of the country. But the way the British have done it now is they've excluded everyone, and it's to the disadvantage of the English and the indigenous English, and that's what we're standing up against, and what we're trying to do is make sure everyone understands fully what it is that we're doing. So I'm going to, so again, and by the way people, what we actually say is if you are Scottish, Welsh, Irish or any other nationality of the constituent nations of the British Union, and you commit an offence here and you're barred from England and you can't come back, and we expect the same from Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. This is was a high trust society. So there you go, we're out there. Don't forget, we're getting our literally children are being raped and no one's doing anything about it, and what we've done is put out there to everyone that there is a solution. The Criminal Justice Act 1988 section 134, torture, if you read it, it talks about states officials acquiescing, consenting, acting or omitting. If they omit, meaning they're leaving stuff out of certain reports, etc., or investigations, they haven't protected the English white working class girls in this country, then they are all liable to be prosecuted, some under conspiracy laws as well as the Torture Act, if you want to call it that. But it's really important people understand, I mean really, really important, that law's existed since 1988 and the conspiracy laws have existed for a lot longer. So there is a way of dealing with these people, it's just there is no will from the state. And what we're showing people, there is a will from the people, right? The problem is Reform, Labour, Conservative and Union Party, which is what they are. We believe in self-determination for all of the nations. So again, you can see our people all the way down here, all the way round, etc. And we're just having fun out there campaigning in Runcorn. People bibbing us and knowing exactly what we're about. People stopping, taking leaflets, etc. So again, we're out there, at least we're actually doing something. Again, the police tried to be, I don't know what the police were trying to do, but intimidate us. As soon as they hear the word England or English, they automatically assume that we're bad people. That isn't the case. We're the good guys, we're not the bad guys, and I want everyone to understand that. The English were the ones who freed the slaves, not the British. And when you understand constitutional law and you understand law and you understand the common law and the history of that, then you understand that we are the good guys, not the bad guys, and we are being erased from history by these people. So I just want everyone to understand that. Again, everyone's out there, and we've got that particular, let me zoom into that again. Hopefully you can all read that properly. And I may even go around and do some filming over there. So that's it. I'll speak to you in about 2 minutes. Thank you. Bye-bye. Right in there. No worries. Go on. That's it. So you want to bring that up as you can. So everybody, there are a number of people. We've still got them on the left. We've still got them on the right. There's people over there on the other side of the road. We're here campaigning for the English Constitution Party. What are we? We're constitutionalists. We believe in England, our English national identity, and we want people to understand you do have a constitution. It is the British Union and the British oligarch and the British ruling classes that have tried to destroy England. We don't disrespect Scotland. We want them to be independent. They are a separate nation with a separate jurisdiction, and they are under Roman law. Wales is a separate nation, albeit a principality. Cornwall, we want to be independent. Northern Ireland needs to be independent. You can see the people, lots of cab drivers, working class people are giving us lots of support here. What do we stand for again? Well, first of all, we stand for the prosecution of all state officials that were involved with the rape and torture of English working class children all over England. And we can do it. Criminal Justice Act 1988, Section 134, torture. You can align it with conspiracy laws, which we've had for a long time in this country, and the whole thing will be put on trial with all the different individuals all over the country. Section 6 of that act is a mandatory life sentence for those convicted. So from the people here, what do you think with a yay of a guilty verdict and a whole life sentence for those responsible? Yay! There you go, people. There is support. When you talk to people in the street, they say, I didn't know that, I didn't know that. Because the BBC are not telling you. So-called alternative media, so-called alternative politics, reform are not alternative. They are the same. They support the British regime, the British oligarchy. Nigel Farage, we call Benedict Arnold. If you know anything about history, and especially American history, you'll understand who Nigel Farage is. We could have been out of the European Union in 2014. Instead, Nigel Farage went up to Scotland and tried to help them stay in the British Union. If we had left and the Acts of Union had been taken down, which we are unique in the world to happen, right? If that had happened, we would be out of the British Union and in forced union against the wishes of the English, against the wishes of the Scots, against the wishes of the Welsh, and technically the Northern Irish. But the Northern Irish are as English as the English. Do you know why? Because they stand up for the English Bill of Rights. King Billy, Prince of Orange, we have a constitution. We gave that constitution to the United States of America. That's why they became the greatest nation on earth, because of the common law, the English common law, God's law, which is why England is a Protestant nation. Now what we're saying to people is we want our rights back, we want our constitution back, and the only way you can take this back is if you, the people, vote for the English Constitution Party. We haven't got whips. We represent the constituents. We air your grievances in Parliament. That's what the job of a Member of Parliament is. But you need to understand what the Constitution is. And it's been taken out of the memory of the English. Who by? The British. Why? When they went into the European Union in 1970, 1972, and then realised that it was unconstitutional and ultra-virus. What did they do? They decided to have the most crooked referendum you've ever seen in 1975. They knew it was illegal. Trust me when I tell you, these people have been stitching us up for years. In fact, decades. In fact, just over 150 years. But it's now time for the English to wake up Look at what's going on around you and our country being destroyed. And if you want to take it back for the English and your future generations. The Constitution was put in place for a reason. It was put in place for a reason. Our ancestors fought and died for our Constitution, for our common law rights and our constitutional rights. You are English. You are not British. You are English. Understand the difference. A union versus a nation state that has been there for 1100 years. And what I'm telling everyone today is you was given the eternal flame of freedom as an Englishman and an Englishwoman to pass that. My name's Graham Moore from the English Constitution Party. I'm here in Runcorn and Helsby to represent you. We don't have any party whips. I'm a normal working class man. I've studied the Constitution, the English Constitution, for the last 30 years. I can tell you what's going on in that Parliament. I don't need to tell you, but you know nothing is in your interest, right? I've been asked to stand here as the leader of the English Constitution Party. I haven't been parachuted in. No one else has been elected in front of me, and then someone else has gone bump and put me in place. The people have asked me to stand here, and it's our group of people in this area. So the English Constitution Party, we don't have any whips, so no one tells me what to say or not to say. I can't be sacked for breaching the three-line whip, which by the way is unconstitutional. I'm here to represent you. I'm here to represent normal, everyday people, but I ensure that your liberties, your freedoms are not infringed. If you want a voice in Parliament, then vote for me on the 1st of May 2025, and literally you will see someone that will speak out for you. No one's talking about getting into government or any of that nonsense, right? The whole system is corrupt to the core. The judiciary is corrupt, the Crown is corrupt, and Parliament is corrupt. You need people who can stand in there and speak up for you, and that's exactly what I'll be doing. So vote for me on the 1st of May 2025, the English Constitution Party. Last person that was a constitutionalist in that Parliament was a guy called Winston Churchill. And funny enough, what did he say? He said, there's one word that means more to me than any other, and that word is England. Remember, England is a nation. You are an indigenous people, and you need someone who's going to stand up for you, who's a Christian. That's it. Vote for me on the 1st of May 2025. My name is Graham Moore. I'm a prospective parliamentary candidate for Runcorn and Helsby. One thing I'll say to you people, we are literally in the town park in Runcorn. I want everyone to remember this means something not only to me but to the community. You must remember you have a country, it's called England, right? You live in a shire called Cheshire, and you live in a local area called Runcorn and Helsby. I'm here to represent your rights. I'm here to air your grievances against the state and to protect you from the state and the power of the state. That's what your constitution's there for. I want everyone to remember that we represent people in society that don't have a voice, the disabled, the retirees, the people that are struggling. I'm a working class person. I've been asked to stand here. I am the leader of the English Constitution Party, and what I will say to you is this. As the leader of the English Constitution Party, we will represent your grievances in that Parliament. We have no whips. Whips are technically unlawful, ultra-vires. They go against the English Constitution and the English Bill of Rights of 1689. It's all valid and current law. So remember, when you elect me, I will fight against the state. I will not batter the constituents, and you all know what I'm talking about. Stop voting for reform, stop voting for the Labour Party, stop voting for Lib Dems and all the uni parties, and vote for someone who actually cares. Graham Moore, English Constitution Party, on the 1st of May 2025.
Give you a toast, ladies and gentlemen. I give you a toast, ladies and gentlemen. May this fair land we love so well in dignity and freedom dwell. The worlds may change and go awry, while there is still one voice to cry. While there's a country lane, wherever there's a cottage small beside a field of grain, there'll always be an England. While there's a busy street, wherever there's a turning wheel, a million marching feet. Red, white and blue, what does it mean to you? Surely you're proud, shout it aloud, Britain's awake. The Empire too, we can depend on you. Freedom remains, these are the chains nothing can break. There'll always be an England, and England shall be free. If England means as much to you as England means to me.